Alright, today I want to do a review on this ABN 5-ton bar type puller. I just got this a couple months ago now, I guess, for a couple jobs. And actually it's something I haven't used a lot, but when I've needed it, it's come in very handy. Let me open it up here. So it's got these couple of bearing splitters, two different sizes here. Let's see. Here's my hand for comparison size. So these are bearing splitters. I haven't used them for actually that purpose, but just for this pulling purpose I've used them. And they work great. So it's got all these different bars here. These ones are for the smaller puller. These ones are for the bigger ones. The forcing screw fits into this apparatus. It has a 3/4 inch hex nut on the top. And I've used it on some of the farm applications here for working on the combine. I used it a couple of times to pull bearings off of. And then on our grinder mixer, I was doing some work for a guy and had to take some bearings off of that thing, and it came in real handy. Let's do that with two. These nuts up here are 9/16 ones. So these just thread into the holes on the splitter. And then you tighten up the splitter however tight you need to get it. You just tighten these up. Once you have that tightened up, you tighten these down tight and just run the forcing screw in. And that'll pull the bearing right off. I've had pretty good luck with it so far. Like I said, I've done a few bearings in the combine where you couldn't get in there with like a 3-jaw puller or anything like that, and on the grinder mixer too. And that I haven't seen like any automotive applications so far that I've needed it for. I'm sure there are some, but I just haven't run into them yet. So it's not something that I think is going to be used all the time, but definitely when you need it, it comes in handy. I got it off Amazon. It was a cheaper one off Amazon. Just wasn't sure if I needed something real expensive. I know OTC and a bunch of other ones make probably some better quality ones, but the quality on this seems pretty good to me. The threads on everything are real smooth. Nothing's too chowdery. Everything slides nicely. The fitment's good. It's got this blow molded case here that houses everything pretty nicely. Everything seems to work pretty good for my purposes, at least. Let's see. I think it was. Oh boy, I'll have to look that up. See how much it was again. It wasn't too expensive. I know that. Maybe. I guess I don't even know. I guess I'll put that down in the description too with a link, an Amazon link for it if you want it. I would recommend just having it on hand. I've used it 3-4 times in a couple months here, and it has definitely come in handy. That's for sure. Otherwise, you got to cut the bearings and races off, and it can get to be a real pain. Because like I said, a couple ones that I've used it on, you couldn't get in there with any other type of puller. I was trying to get a pry bar in behind there to pop them off. Just wasn't working well. But yeah, it's a pretty straightforward tool. It's got quite a wide range of adjustment here for how big of a shaft you can fit in between here to get the bearings off. Yeah, I guess that's without anything to demonstrate it with. that's pretty much all I got right now. You are supposed to lube the threads on these again. Just like a ball joint press or any other type of press, you really should lube the threads. They're nice thick threads here, so they got quite a bit of meat to them. They're not real thin. Same thing, here's the other end for them. Nice thick threads in there, so you shouldn't strip them out real easy. Everything looks nice and nicely machined. All the threads on here, nicely machined, nice. These almost look like fine thread here. And nice. I mean, the machining on here is nicely done. I know Harbor Freight has some of these too. Not sure the quality on them. They were I think they were actually a little more expensive than this one here, I believe, if I remember right, because I was looking at them kind of all over the place just to do a little bit of research on them. And this one seemed like it had pretty good reviews, and so I tried it, and I love the thing just to have around. Again, that was the ABN 5-ton bar type puller, bearing splitter set here. So I will find links for this and put them all down in the description if anybody has any questions. Want me to find something that I can pull off with this, just let me know. Put it down in the description. I'll try to get back to you. Thanks. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.